What's up, my favorite people? It's Friday. Another boring day of being sober. Oh, beautiful day here in Michigan. Sunny. I'd say around 80. Beautiful. I got my hair. I got my ears lowered. I got my hair did. Hey, Lisa, Tim, Tina, Diamond. What up, everybody? The full Monty, what is up, my brother? Another boring day of being sober here in Michigan. Put the codes in before I get going. We'll see where this train wreck goes. Right off the rails, I'm assuming. I feel a lot lighter, since I got my hair done. Lost a few pounds. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Funny when you type in everything and then you weren't, ready to type. That's pretty funny. Cracks me up. Should have took typing more serious in school. Just kidding. I believe that's it. I believe that's it, my friends. I do believe. We'll see if somebody comes on here. I believe that's it. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Hey, Joanne, Lori, Mary Shea, Meg, Maria retired, Shift Kicker. What's going on? Stars Prepper, Goob, Red October. Hey, let's get this party started, huh? Yeah, let's get this party started. Oh, thanks, Melvita. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Cupcake Girl. Yeah, like I said, beautiful day. Hey, Ben, beautiful day here in Michigan. And this is a perfect day. If you're not careful, let me bring Monty in here real quick. And then I'll get to saying what I'm saying after I welcome these guys.
I'm telling her she has to be quiet because
she gotta be quiet.
She wants to talk.
That's okay. She can talk all she wants.
Yeah,
it's all good.
She's eating her little chicken balls, which she calls sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love your hair.
Oh, thank you. It's a little shorter than I wanted, but you know what? It's going to grow back, and I look like a prison inmate.
Hey, do I have something to tell you?
What do you got?
A prison wallet.
That I might need that.
Yeah. Hi, Monty.
Hello.
What's up, Monty?
Just another day in life of, I don't know.
I hear you, man.
I'm clean. I'm grateful to be clean. That's what I'm grateful for.
And that's all. That's all we got sometimes, Yeah. So what I was getting at before you guys come on, I told you this before. One of these days, there's I wouldn't say several times a year. It's probably more than several times a year where I get an urge. Everything's perfect. Everything's going good, right? You got a little bit of money in the account. You got a little bit of everything's going good, right? And the weather's nice. And man, I could probably use 6-pack or 12-pack. I think I'd be all right. It's just for today. I just try it for today. Oh man, what I still to this day I got to check myself.
Yeah, I know.
Know where it's gonna go, but it's just everything lines up. It's a perfect day, and I think before I got sober, this is kind of where it kept me in that vicious circle. So, Robert, you out walking the dog? He's muted anyways.
You know, I quit smoking. I only smoked cigarettes for like 4 or 5 years. I started when I was 18, so I quit when I was about 21, 22. And there's days where I still feel like going and buying a pack and smoking. It's been almost, was it 40 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy, isn't it?
it is. So
Yeah.
that habit just keeps, it keeps coming up and kind of, tapping you on the shoulder and,
Yeah, they're worse
Robert,
now.
unmute yourself, Robert.
Diamond.
Cigarettes are worse nowadays. What?
What's up, Robert?
So where's Craig at? How come he didn't come back from
It's,
In
California?
the woods.
it's opening day, buddy. It's opening day. He's out in the woods.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be there yesterday for Diamond, but he wasn't.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah,
He's,
that's all right. I'm not, he texted me, so that was nice,
Oh,
Who's
I
Craig?
actually left here, talking to you. And I talked to my son until about almost 11 o'clock last night. So,
Potato Head making push to seal the massive spending deals.
Hey, me and Craig and Mike and everybody, we sung you happy birthday on my show last night.
you did, yes. And then
Yeah.
I said I had to go to bed. But have you ever had those nights where you're really, really tired and you can't go to sleep?
Yeah.
I went to bed. I fell asleep finally at 3 o'clock. And I had to get up at 7 because I went to one of my brother's houses, the one that's teaching me about the pew-pews. And he was showing me a couple other things, and he got me a safe, a small portable safe you can like put in your car and stuff for it. And he gave me one of those practice laser. I don't know what they call them. I say a laser round, but it's not a round, but it's a thing you put in there. Really neat.
Yeah.
He showed me how to use that.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
You look like you're back in the military, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel lighter, I feel more aerodynamic. How you doing, Shep?
I am good, you guys. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Yeah.
Tracy.
Hi,
Hi.
Jeff.
I
Those are
said,
my sister's dog.
Cool.
They're cute.
Uh,
Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot about drinking. I mean, I'm drinking a lot in my dreams.
Yeah.
In fact, last night, I think it was, I'm always in the same place in my dreams. It's really strange. But anyway, I was walking down the hall and we were going to go somewhere and was gathering 2 cans of beer. And I had one in my purse already. So I was set to go wherever. I didn't drink it, but I was taking it with me.
What, you mean this?
Yeah, similar to that.
Been there since November.
Just throw it out, Robert. It tastes like urine.
Yeah, that Corona beer. Ooh, I found out what's in it.
Really?
Yeah, nasty. Well, I mean,
Oh.
I think a lot of them have this nasty stuff in it. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's like a part of the processing. It's not hops. It's not whatever the other thing is. What's the hops and
Barley and hops.
barley?
Is it to
Yeah,
get
something
you?
other than that. No, a lot of the commercial beers have it, I guess.
Is it to get you hooked on it, or?
I don't know. I think that beer and also like, I think Coors, they all
Mm.
sort of taste like
Very-
watered down, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me,
Yeah.
it was good
drank,
at a pool.
I drank Budweiser, and then at the end, it gave me a headache, real bad headache. And I switched over to Coors Light. Never really cared for Bud Light, but
Hey, Shepherd, did you hear birthday yesterday who was on Mike's Penny show? I guess it was.
I'm always at a dinner table with my colleagues at work, and so
It was
in my dreams.
Elizabeth. Is that his wife's name, Elizabeth?
Whose wife?
Mike Penny.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
Is that
know.
his daughter?
Oh, his daughter. It was someone's birthday yesterday.
Yeah, is
No.
Elizabeth his daughter?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about Mike.
Negative 48 is going to be on tonight, I think. He said. So
Isn't that awful about Mary Kay?
I know she got sick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I know.
I don't know how, I mean, I saw Remote talking about it, and he was really kind of sad when he was talking about it, so I didn't like that.
Yeah.
yeah. So he's out hunting then, because my sister's hunting today too.
They're probably hunting together, Robert.
We're up north about 2 hours.
Hunting for
Trying to find a bear.
Bigfoot with their Crisco.
Yes, they're out with their Crisco and they're hunting for Bigfoot. Here's what I'm hoping for Craig, is he's out hunting for deer. I hope the deer don't get Craig.
Yeah, you never know.
I think that's a possibility.
Ooh.
Never know. Hey,
All right.
Monty,
Yes, sir.
you want to read the word of the day, buddy?
Yes, brother. October 1st. Let's see here. Let me turn my mic. Is my mic turned down okay? Not blaring?
That's all right.
How about now?
Perfect.
All right. October 1st, not just a motivation for growth. We learned that pain can be a motivating factor in recovery. Basic text, page 30. Pain. Who needs it? We think whenever we're in it. We see no good purpose for pain. It seems to be a pointless exercise in suffering. If someone happens to mention spiritual growth to us while we're in pain, we most likely snort in disgust and walk away, thinking we've never encountered a more insensitive person. But what if human beings didn't feel pain, either physical or emotional? Sound like an ideal world? Not really. If we weren't capable of feeling physical pain, we wouldn't know when to blink foreign particles out of our eyes. We wouldn't know when to stop exercising. We wouldn't even know when to roll over in our sleep. We would simply abuse ourselves for lack of a natural warning system. The same holds true for emotional pain. How would we have known that our lives had become unmanageable if we hadn't been in pain? Just like physical pain, emotional pain lets us know when to stop doing something that hurts. But pain is not only a motivating factor. Emotional pain provides a basis for comparison when we are joyful. We couldn't appreciate joy without knowing pain. Just for today, I will accept pain as a necessary part of life. I know that to whatever level I can feel pain, I can also feel joy. Ian.
That's good.
Yeah, that kind of ties in with today. Like I always say, all those readings always are spot on. That really does tie into what we're going through now, because if we don't go through pain, then we're gonna go back to the way we were doing things. For me, I'm a slow learner, so I do things 2 or 3 times to make sure I wasn't supposed to do them.
Yeah.
3 DUIs, stuff like that.
Boy, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know if you're not an alcoholic or an addict, let me know in chat if you have these problems. If you're hard-headed and you do things like, it's like I'm gonna run into that wall and I'm gonna get hurt, and I'm gonna think about it. Now I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna get hurt again, and then I'm gonna think about it, and then I'm gonna do it again, and I ain't getting nowhere. The wall's not breaking down or nothing, but I still ain't going nowhere. I don't know if that's an addict thing, or I don't think it is. I think it's just, I'm sure other people have that problem, hard-headed, and they just don't learn.
Yeah, they just learn the hard way, and you
Yeah.
know,
I
with
don't think
other
it's got anything
things.
to do with addict or anything.
Very
No.
good comparison. Very
But a
good
lot of
comparison.
addicts are like that.
Oh yeah, I am for sure.
So yeah. But yeah, we gotta. I don't know. That was a good read, Monty. We got to go through some pain.
Right.
If someone,
You know
if someone-
what? Mm,
Go ahead, Chef.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Nope.
if I don't get it out, I'll forget it again.
I hear you.
Emotional pain and physical pain both hurt just as bad. You have scars with your physical pain on the outside. Like with your emotional pain, what I've done in the past is I put guards up, and I become perceived as being hard ass and intimidating and all these things that people say about me because of these guards that I've put up in all different ways, you know, in my love life, in my work life, in my family, you know, extended family, all those kinds of different things. And it is because of emotional pain. It really is. And so that's part for me growing, is to let down my guard. It's okay. These people aren't out to hurt me in any way, you know. So it's to be mindful of that for me too. So yeah, that is a really good read today. Thank you, Monty.
Yep, no problem. Imagine if everybody had those little thought bubbles, you know, up above their head as they're walking down the street. What if it
Yeah.
what if it showed the what if it showed the emotional pain or whatever, and let everybody else know? Then everybody would be more understanding with each other, I think. You know?
Yeah.
So you just never know what anyone's been through or going through.
And there's also a thing about serotonin and depression because of the lack of serotonin, because of the lifestyle that you've led in the past.
Right.
So, you know, there's alternatives to antidepressants is sunlight. I don't know what else. Good food.
Yeah.
Good sleep, I guess, rest. You know, up here in you have to get a light that you put inside, you know, for the sunlight in the winter.
Right.
Jeff, you must have to do that or feel that way.
Lack of sunlight up here in Michigan.
Yeah, in the winter.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, because I think people in the north are rude, and I think that's lack of sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
I think, was that me? Yeah.
You are rude, Robert. Yeah.
Oh, Robert, you're the most unrude person I've ever met. You're so funny.
So, on another note, guess what video I just watched before jumping on here? It
Yours.
just came out an hour ago.
On YouTube or?
Yes,
Hmm.
the latest John Durham video. Oh, there's some good clues in there. Oh, he says it's coming down. He said the indictments are rolling down for this month.
I did read that subpoenas were issued
So
to that Perkins Coie law firm, which is for the Clintons Foundation.
He
Is
also
Cooey the lawyers, the law office where HRC used to work?
Yes, I think it's the Sussman, the guy that was arrested already or
Yes.
indicted. I think it's that firm too. More
Yep.
subpoenas went there.
And wasn't there a lawyer who just quit there just a little while ago because he was afraid he was deep into it too, but he quit when,
I think you're
right
right.
before Sussman was, I want to say his last name was Elias. Maybe not.
Yeah, it rings a bell, but I don't know. So much. I don't know. But yeah, you
He
could be right there.
he also
Rings a bell.
mentioned the Free Britney project, and there was some clues in that one too.
Yeah,
Oh
Free
man,
Britney Project. That's interesting.
yes, because he talked
So-
a little bit on that.
So
It-
You know
it's
Jeff,
a
what
pretty, it's
why
a
did
pretty
they put
decent
the-
video, and he talks about. He goes, I don't need to go out and work anymore and pay for my bills. My bills are paid, are already paid. See, the last video he put out, he's like, I need to. He was doing his little snippet commercials, and he said he
Yeah.
had the bills to pay, and so this time he said my bills are already paid in full. He goes, the only thing, if you want to Venmo me or something else, he goes, it's to go towards my good Scotch fund. He goes, because I love good Scotch.
Jeff, what did they say about the SAR? They already got the date on that, October 15th. Why did they put that up?
Because they're lying to you.
Who's they?
YouTube put that up. It said the SAR is starting October 15th.
Well, I don't know who put that up on YouTube, but they don't know anything. They know as much as we know about that.
I thought Mr. T has to be back before they start.
No, Biden needs to be gone before that starts.
Last night I heard Arizona was getting a lot of military, Tennessee, Arizona, right, Jeff?
Well, I don't know, Robert.
When
They
you
said there's
hear
a lot of,
when you hear Mr.
You know
T
what
come
about
out,
Free Britney? Oh, Free Britney. It was on a late night show. I saw a snippet of it. They were making fun. It was like Jimmy Kimmel or the other, not Fallon, the other one. Jimmy Kimmel or anyway. What's the guy with the red hair?
Oh, O'Brien or
Yeah.
lay down, dude, lay down.
They were making fun of the news about freeing Britney from her conservatorship. And I thought my first thing was, oh, why are they attacking her?
Come here.
it's some more of that.
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, that's it.
It's some more of that faucet driven.
Mhm, yeah.
And Robert.
Yep.
When Mr. T comes out and says, "My fellow Americans, the storm is upon us," that's when things are really going to rush. Okay, from what I've seen and been hearing, don't take it for my word. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, everything gets done in one day, right? It's real easy to do, right?
Well, in order for the act to go through, to be implemented, Joe Potato Head needs to be gone. That doesn't mean that Mr. T needs to be back, but Mr. Potato Head mashed guy needs to be gone. And so does his whole administration before any of that can start. So
Nothing. I don't think nothing's gonna happen today. Like me or Lee, I remember Lee out there saying today, but nothing happened.
what does the stock market look like today? Does anybody know?
I'm looking at it now.
Silver went up just a tad bit.
Oh, thank God.
It's in the green right now. It's on 482.54.
Oh, okay. So it's still up. So
Tomorrow,
I don't know. The last time the stock market crashed was October 28th. October 28th of 2008, I believe, right?
the housing The housing
Yeah.
market crash.
No, the
Yeah.
stock market, everything crashed that day.
Well, that's what caused. Yeah, it was because
Yeah.
of the housing market, the Fannie Mae and
Yeah.
Fannie Mac and all them.
Mhm. And before that was 92, I think, or 87 or something. So it's coming.
Tomorrow-
It always comes.
Tomorrow
always a
is
bubble.
tomorrow is
You
the end
know-
of the 21 days of prayer.
You know, the White House was, some people said it was red last night, which meant red October.
I
But
saw
then
that.
I heard from the mainstream media was like in my car when I was listening to the radio, they were saying that it was pink because it's breast cancer
Month.
awareness month. So which is it, you know?
Well, I have the picture of it.
Is it red?
It's sort of darker than pink.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're putting out that it's because it's breast cancer awareness month.
And it was gold because why? The other day?
That was the childhood
Keyword.
cancer awareness or something.
So that was just last week. That was like
Right.
the end of September. I have
Yes.
both of those
Right.
pictures.
Yes.
To me, the gold one represented the gold standard. And this one represents red, which would be Republican or stopping something, or what else could it be? The blood of the, kiddos. I don't know what else it could be.
Could be Red October. It could be.
Oh, Red October. Yeah. It could
Yeah.
be pink, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Gubnov said it's red. It was darker than last year's pink. So I don't know.
Trying to find it.
Also, I gotta tell you something. You know, when Mr. T was doing his rally over the weekend in Georgia, I snapshotted a bunch of different pictures, and you can see where people are changing out right behind him. They're not all
Yes.
in the same. And then, of course, John was in there with his black cowboy hat on one of them. I was like, oh, he's out two of them. But you can see them all. They're not the same people. They're always switching out. Is that not bizarre, guys? Something
Well, I
they're
took
telling
a
us
bunch
stuff.
of screenshots, Lee, and
Yeah.
the guy with the black cowboy hat, I didn't think that
Mhm.
looked like him.
He's got a mask on.
Is that it, Diamond?
It's him. It's just he's got a mask on.
Wow.
And I just laughed because I was like,
What's
he's pops up and then he's gone, and there's other people on there that are taking his place.
The
I have
Predator guy.
laughed. It's constant. And then the guy with the Chinese hat or Vietnamese hat, and
Yeah.
then you
those
see
two
the
guys.
two T-shirts of the two colored guys having. I can't remember what it said. It's like, but I was like, it just is comical to see all these people. That is right
Marilyn
there is
Monroe.
in code. There's in codes. It's amazing, guys. I mean, I'm amazed. I do that every time I was rally because I want to see who I can catch.
Well,
And I'm
I
like,
thought
this
it
is
was
messed up.
interesting.
Yeah.
People have said that Ashley Babbitt, Michael
Yeah.
Jackson, Prince, Elvis, Marilyn,
Hey, McCoy, look at
Right.
and him,
Yep, Robert.
Jr.
that. See him?
all together.
I had to wake up this
Diana.
morning with
I
that
heard
guy's
Diana
face
was there
pressed
too.
in my window. That video y'all showed, all I could do is think of that guy waking up with him smashed his face to my window, looking in from yesterday. I
Yes,
can't
Robert,
get that out of my
Did he
head.
ever get that thing did he ever get it to the sound to work on that?
I never heard it now. But I was laugh because every time I can still see it, and I'm thinking, is this a Wolverine dude or what is he? You know, I don't know. I don't get it. But he's kind of creepy. I need
Yes,
to get
Robert,
a
I've seen
Razorback
that.
hog nose and put it on
Yeah.
there on my face and put my face up against the window.
Hey,
It
Jeff?
was that. It was that pig nose from that Outer Limits show.
Yeah, and I'm like, dang,
Go
that
ahead,
would
Diamond.
creep me out.
Yeah, no, I wanted to ask you, how many alcoholics or drug users do you think there are in the House and Senate?
Probably quite a few, I would think. Probably
I
most.
bet.
80%.
Yeah.
Well, we know they all like pizza.
Would you say, oh,
Yeah.
so you'd say it's Shep, you're saying about 80%?
I would think so if you put the boozers with the pill poppers.
Wow.
And
The
then I don't
poppies.
know, there could be heroin users. Who knows?
No wonder we're screwed up, as far as finances and everything.
You know, there've been a lot of heroin users that are functioning, and until they overdosed, I didn't even know. I had no clue. So,
Yeah. I was just curious to see how many, and I've always wondered too, how many presidents have we had that were,
oh, Kennedy.
By all of them except for Trump and JFK.
No, Kennedy took pain pills because he had a
I
bad
did
back.
it.
He had Addison's disease.
Mhm.
Speaking of, I saw something last night or heard somebody say that negative 48 said this is it or something. I don't remember who said it, but anyway, said that the two notices were in the Air Force 1 and 2 right now. That was from
I
Hey,
have a question for everyone.
Trump, not
Oh,
Junior.
wait. My question just went out of my head. Jeez.
Happens
And
all the
Clint-
time to me, Shep.
And
I'll sit here
Clinton,
and think about it, and then I'll interrupt when it comes back.
Right. Like, hurry up. I got something to say. I got to interrupt everybody.
and Clinton,
I just
Clinton was
left.
taking,
Well, I just left. Okay.
and Clinton was
What?
taking, did a rehab stint whenever he was governor of Arkansas, and yet that was swept underneath the rug, and some
Yeah.
people have come out about it.
He was at UAMS where I used to work. I know that. And that's
Was
owned
you
by the
supplying him with
Rockefellers.
cocaine there, Lee?
I'm sure he was.
He
Sure.
had, he had
Not
a bunch of,
me, but
he had a bunch of it flying into Munich
Well-
County when
Okay,
well,
this is
in
it.
Saline County they
This is
did.
not-
The Saline County where it killed my two friends' brothers. That was that was in August of '87. I was in college and I was in the middle of a court case with my brother and they supposedly got run over by a train. They were shot. They ran across a drug drop.
Killed first. Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot of
considering
people
that,
missing.
George H.W. Bush was known as Poppy, and that they're all Satanists that love their orgies and their kids and their juicy chrome. I'd say about at least 80% of them are drug addicts, at least,
Oh, I'm sure.
because they're all corrupt.
I'd be on drugs too if I had to live a life like that.
Yeah. You're not going to be a sober mind and do that stuff to kids and other people. It don't work like that for the most part. You might have one crazy guy out there that might do stuff like that, but you got to be kind of on drugs to do all that stuff. My opinion.
Yeah, if you were
No,
a straight and narrow guy and you were
Who are you talking to? My group.
blackmailed with videotape, after that experience of getting drugged
Yeah.
and having to do that, I'd stay on drugs after that,
Yeah.
or risk being exposed to the world, I guess.
Right.
Either stay on drugs, kill yourself, or at that point, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess you'd really have to take a good look at yourself to decide. And I guess none of them have the cojones to do anything about it.
Well, I think they haven't been caught in, their whole life,
Yeah.
so they don't think they think they're untouchable.
It's generational too.
Yeah.
So that's
Tennessee
amazed.
Ridge Runner is saying, well, we talked about this, just Shep brought this up, but he said, I read where it says Dunham, but I think it's supposed to be Durham, has issued more subpoenas. Is it true?
I did read that
Hmm.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
To what he just said in the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So is there new intel? I've been working out at the heart hospital. I didn't know if there was more intel that I missed before I got on the show.
Well,
Anything new?
what do you
changing?
think? I watched a few Dr. Phil's this morning, and I caught up on my housewives. So I'm gonna go do some gardening after the show, and I try to just live my
That's
life.
good intel. That's a good intel.
You know, dry some flowers, and my husband left for his last race today of the year. No, he told me there's one more after this. So he'll be gone tonight. So I'm on my own. It's a beautiful day. So see,
Hey, Diamond,
Let
did
me
you
show
have
you.
a good birthday?
I did. Thank you, Lee. I had a wonderful birthday. Thank you. Thanks for asking.
And Jeff, are you getting rested up?
Yeah,
From
I'm
your
good to
big
go
trip?
now. First night back to work's always the hardest, so I'm good. I'm back on schedule.
I saw you when I first came on, Jeff, and I thought Michelle might have pulled your hair out.
I'm sure she wanted to many times. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm an asshole, you know. So, I mean, it just happens,
Yeah.
you know.
So you
I'm
just
sure-
had that one encounter with the cops coming home, the one in Atlanta?
Yeah,
That was it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
yeah, he was a cool cop. Still don't know why
are
he
you
pulled me
prone to
over.
getting pulled over?
Yeah, yeah,
He's a cop magnet.
I'm like a magnet. Yeah, some people are chick magnets. I'm a cop magnet. I don't know.
I'm just spilling crap all over me. Ah,
Is it the car you drive? Is it like bright red or?
No, I was in a big yellow truck. Some guy came in my lane, so I had to swerve to miss him. And he pulls me over. Asked if I was tired. I thought I was drinking.
It's
Oh
because
yeah, you probably
it-
did.
You know,
it's because Jeff drives a donut truck. I mean, that's why they're like, pull over. We want some donuts.
oh Lord, that's what you need to start carrying with you when you go anywhere. Then Jeff, big old
Yeah.
thing of donuts and throw them out
Hey,
at them. Here, have a
yeah, before you
donut. They'll
start
leave you
talking,
alone.
here, have a donut.
Yeah, no. What you do is you buy the donut holes and you just keep them in the car. And when they come up, you just open the thing and go, donut hole?
Throw 'em out like breadcrumbs.
Do gummy bear? Anyone? Gummy bear? Oh,
Yeah, that
I'm
was
thinking
the
of
only
first.
problem.
That's funny. Gosh.
I think you would make us get him to smile, maybe. Unless he's having a bad day, and then he might
Yeah,
increase the amount of your ticket.
Or get him on bribery.
you know my
Oh
feeling.
yeah.
You definitely can't unbutton your shirt to show them your cleavage. So
Yeah, no.
God.
Yeah, just look at Michelle and say, Michelle, show him.
You gotta take one for the team, Michelle.
This is where you come in, honey. Take one for the team.
Oh Lord.
The meeting just got over, so they might be having a breaking news update here.
Oh man,
Robert, you doing all right?
That congressional meeting with the general and the DOD, that was disgusting. And I don't even know, like, procedurally, what would they do? Does anybody even know?
he shouldn't be allowed to even sit in a chair. They should just snatch him up, put him in cuffs, take him out there, and shoot him or hang him. Plain and simple. Treasonous SOB.
But who would arrest him? I mean, is it military police? But who would give the order to arrest him? And the DOD, Secretary of DOD.
Uh-oh.
we give the authority to arrest him.
The
We have the power.
commander in chief does.
We do.
The
Hey, what's
The-
up? How you doing, Jeff?
What's up, Jason?
Hey,
The
happy
general-
I
birthday,
haven't seen
Hey,
you for a
Jason.
couple days. I didn't see you yesterday. How you doing,
Happy
Diamond?
birthday,
I'm
Jason.
good. Happy birthday to you today, and happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday,
Tennessee
Jason.
And
Ridge
again,
Runner tomorrow.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, but my birthday's not till Monday, but thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody said it was your birthday, so.
The
Oh,
fourth.
well, probably because I put it in the chat, maybe. I don't know. But
Oh, okay. Well, have a good birthday.
I was gonna put the video on because I got a haircut yesterday, but then I thought, that's okay. But I got a haircut yesterday, so that's good. Being that it was literally like 29 inches long in the back, it was pretty long. So
Wow.
how's it going? How's it going, Robert? And how's it going, Jeff? And how's it going, Lee? And Shepherd of the Forest too.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. Hi,
Just
Jason.
another day
good.
waiting for the big day.
Waiting for the big day, huh?
Just take
Yeah, so
Wow.
I was thinking by October 1st that Mr. Potato Head would be out of office, but I think I'm gonna give it another month or two, but I don't know, I don't even know if I want to give it that long, but the Democrats say he's gonna last another year and a half, but I don't think so. I think he's gonna be out.
No, he won't be here. We won't have a country.
I can't believe it's coming up on a year already, the election. Or,
Cheshire
10
says,
months. 10 months.
Cheshire says they have the Marine that stood on stage with Trump under investigation,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I read that.
going after him.
Right.
Diamond. Today's Alan's birthday.
Oh, it's Alan's birthday. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Happy
thank
birthday,
you,
Alan.
Monty. Happy birthday, Alan, if you're here.
Yep, happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Alan, if you're there. I don't even want to guess Alan's age. He's probably close to 50, I'm guessing. But
Oh, well, here's the headline. Biden
I
says
think
no
he's-
rush.
I think
We'll-
he said
we'll
the
get it
other night
done.
he was 55.
oh wow, he
Gonna
looks
be
younger than that.
55, something
He
like
looks
that.
young. He looks young.
Wow.
He said that headline, Sean, no rush, we'll get it done. Aren't they over the deadline? Yesterday was the deadline
Oh,
They
they can do
can't
whatever they
vote.
want, Robert.
Deadline for
Yeah.
what, Robert?
for that insurrection, the death count.
Insurrection?
Yeah,
Oh,
said they can-
well, who knows? We don't know if anything has happened. We really don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opinion and there's a lot of theory, but we don't know. We've read a lot of things. Every day something new comes out, but we really don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We feel things, we think, we're trying to connect the dots, but no one's ever coming out and said, this is what happened.
I don't know what they're waiting for. They have enough truth to turn this thing up. Like what Mike Liberty said, it's time to turn the switch over.
Yeah.
So
What are
does
your
you think
thoughts
they
on
are
Matt
going-
Gates? What do you think about him? Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
I don't know.
I would say he's a
think
good
playing
guy,
both
but I
sides of the
don't.
fence.
I'd say he's a good guy, but I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a picture of him shaking Rod Rosenstein's hand at one of the hearings, and he had the Masonic handshake with the hand, with the pointer finger out. So I don't know.
I saw a picture of Ted Cruz with the hand
Yes,
inside of his jacket.
hand in his jacket. Yes.
I think my favorite of all, I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because she's a girl, but I like Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's my favorite. She's a
I
patriot.
love her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes AOC look like an idiot. Well, AOC is an idiot. So
Potato Head just put a thumbs up to the press when he was walking down the hallway.
Yeah. Chuck says, I think Gates acts from convenience. So I
Oh,
think he's playing both sides of the fence.
now that
I
could be
agree.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think he's doing that on purpose,
Cut a
or is
deal.
is he being instructed to?
Yeah, he probably cut a deal. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yes.
I don't know.
Oh, and speaking of that, Brett, it just came out today, Brett Kavanaugh
I
has
seen that.
tested positive for COVID. So I saw in a post that if they're testing
But this-
positive for COVID, it means that they've been, they're gonna get
Gitmo.
a lesser thing. And then if they do have it, have you heard that,
Yep.
Jeff? Yeah.
Okay,
That was the
so
first thing I saw, what I thought of when
Yep.
I heard he had
Same
it.
thing. Same with me, Diamond. Yep.
Did Jeff? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
the strangest part about it is he's he's vacation.
Yes. Fully.
So,
Ooh.
and
Hey,
he
what you
had
doing,
no symptoms. He was asymptomatic. So why would you go get yourself tested?
I got a buddy at work does it all the time. Hey, I tested positive again. I said, why are you getting tested anyway? We've already went through this, man. Why do you keep why? You know, it's like, don't even talk to me anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not that way that yet with them, but I'm like, come on, man. We've
Yeah.
already talked about this
Right.
10 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
Maybe they're stuffing something else up his nose and it's making him happy. And that's why he's going to get tested all the time
Oh,
instead of
there
a
you
real
go.
test.
Yeah.
He got a little something on the end of that thing to make him
Ooh.
happy.
Well, and that whole the view calamity there with
Yeah.
two of them testing positive, and then come to find out they were false
Yeah,
positives.
sure.
Hey
they
guys,
were.
where's my good old friend Craig the Hunter? He's not here.
He's hunting.
He's hunting.
He's hunting. Oh wow, that's cool.
Jeff, you are 98.2. You're kind of high today.
I am high, Robert. I'm high on life.
Do you have to work today, Jeff?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
that's all right. I like being a slave. It's fun.
You-
Ooh. Diamond,
No,
you're
You look like you were
98.1.
working hard last night.
Huh?
You look like you were working real hard last night.
I was. That was a good night last night. I only had 2 calls. I only had one. My buddy had one, and I went and helped him out. But good night.
Boy is 97. Diamond, you're 98.1.
98.1. Okay, I'll take it.
Yay.
Hopefully, Craig's not listening to us out in the woods. We'll scare all the deer away.
Yeah. I hope his new contraption that he got to help him sit in the tree doesn't have him upside down and he can't figure out how to ride himself back up again.
The
That's what I'm
saddle.
hoping. Yeah, the
Shepherd, you're
saddle.
90.
Yes, that's it, Monty. Yeah.
You're 92, Shepherd.
What am I?
92.
Oh, I'm cold. See?
Yeah.
People perceive me as being cold all the time.
Got the laser on the trees though, Robert.
Yeah.
Lee
I
is
didn't realize that there's an
92.8.
I didn't
I'm
realize
what?
there's an overpopulation of deer
Oh, yeah.
in Pennsylvania and all the way Midwest or South. Really?
Yeah, deer hunting's good.
I had no idea.
Deer hunting's really good for a lot
Is
of
there a
reasons.
limit on how many you can?
It depends on the
Sure.
year and how many you want to
Okay.
buy.
Okay, yeah, you have to
so-
you have to buy the tags still.
Yeah, some places don't have any doe tags. Some places have unlimited doe tags.
Here it's expensive. I know that.
If you own your own acreage and stuff, you're allotted a few more tags.
I
Yeah.
see.
Hey guys, guess where I went yesterday? I went to the great city of Post Falls, Idaho, to get my haircut instead of Washington because I was
Good for
afraid
you.
Washington would do the mask thing. And Idaho didn't have anybody wearing a mask except for a few employees, but nobody wore the mask that was getting a haircut, so that was good.
Yeah,
it
I
was
went
pretty
to
cool.
my stylist right before the mask mandate came back. And
Oh.
so now I'm thinking I might do the same as you, Jason. Go to Idaho. Seriously.
So Jeff, is that your school have homecoming tonight? Marysville's homecoming tonight.
There's Jeff's mugshot right there.
High school homecoming game is tonight. They got a parade today.
I think he stepped away.
Back, Robert.
Oh,
He's
there he is.
frozen in
Okay.
time.
I had to get a water.
Oh, you had to get up and get it? Wow.
Yeah, the wife's not here, Robert. If the wife was here, I'd be yelling. She's making
What'd
me
you
some money.
do?
What's she
Shoo her
doing?
off?
You could get a bell like Mark B.
Oh.
He has a bell for his wife.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not
Yeah.
useless, Robert. You know?
She's a riot. She comes in and she'll give him his coffee, and then he'll say something really kind
They
of
are
mean to
funny.
her, and she'll give him the finger.
So, Jeff, I was just saying, you got a homecoming game at the schools over there tonight?
We had ours.
Put this back in the fridge for me.
I just got my hair cut from a girl I went to school with. Her son plays ball. They already had their homecoming, Robert. But-
And Marysville got theirs tonight.
They had I guess a cheerleader and a football player have the sickness, and so now none of the cheerleaders and none of the football was canceled for a couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
They only got like a 6
So
week season anyway.
ridiculous.
Hmm.
I've never seen so many damn people so afraid of a cold in my life.
Yeah.
It's
Hey.
it's insanity.
Are you
It
sick?
really is.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's crimes against humanity. Well, you got to go get tested for a disease that's so deadly, or a sickness that's so deadly you don't even know you have, but you got to go get tested, and then we'll tell you if you have it or not.
Wow.
People are lined up to go get
Right.
Well,
tested. I got to see if I got it.
And then my
I walked in the
vacation
heart
won't protect
hospital today,
me, but I'm
and they
gonna
were
make
giving
you
the
go
jab.
get your vacation to protect me. What?
Right.
Yep. Yep.
And the testing is only how much accurate? What percentage accurate are the testing?
They can spin
Zero.
it.
Yeah,
Zero. They can
Thank
spin
you.
it. They can manipulate it however they want.
exactly.
The COVID-19 has a 99% survival rate anyway. So the chance of you actually dying from it is very slim, especially the younger crowd. So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
not.
for the three tomorrow,
I was telling
people.
What's that, Robert?
Sorry, about how they say it's safe. It's not. If you take it or don't take it, it's like my brother, how he had it twice. So it doesn't matter if you take it or don't take it. It doesn't help.
You know,
Right.
you know what the problem is, Robert? You're wearing that mask the whole time. That gets you sick.
Yep.
Yep.
Everyone's been wearing the mask. The people that are sick, guess what? They've been wearing the mask.
Right.
That's why they're
Yes.
sick. It
Yes,
ain't damn rocket science.
yes,
Right.
I mean, damn. Anybody can figure this stuff out. It's not rocket science.
yep.
Not
it's
everybody.
safe.
You know what? Take some vitamins. That's
Yeah.
what
That's
you
what
gotta do.
I take the vitamins. Yep.
Go to the gym, work out. Don't be so damn fat. A lot of things you can do. You
Here's
know?
here's the thing that really ticks me off too about this whole thing, and people need to research about it. If you look up satanic ritual, the some of the steps in a satanic ritual are 6 feet distance from each other, wearing a covering, face covering, or the M word, and washing your hands. Now, what does that sound like? That sounds
What
like
we're
the
going through.
CDC guidelines and recommendations. So what they're doing is millions and millions of people have voluntarily
Yep.
performed or done steps in a satanic ritual. It's sickening.
Chip
I just
Kicker
can't
said,
believe how my mom keeps saying, "I don't know why you're not going to take the thing." It's like, Mom, I'm not taking it.
Robert, you tell her
Say,
how
I'm
many
not a
times
devil
has your
worshiper.
brother, how many times has your brother been sick and he's been, what? And
Yeah.
I haven't been, what, and how many times have I been sick?
common sense.
Same with my brother. My brother-in-law has it. Me and him are the family are the only ones that haven't took. My sister had to because she would have lost her job, so she had to do it.
You didn't have to, Robert. You don't have to do anything. That's bullshit. You don't
The
have to.
difference is that you're going to rely on yourself, on your own body
Yeah.
to take care of yourself. Where they, because if they made their choices, now they have to rely on that thing, I think.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I've been doing fine. So
Exactly.
Then let your mom know that. See, why do
I do.
you know? I
You're
don't know.
relying on what God gave you. God gave you an immune system.
Mhm.
It's like same thing with my dad says the same thing. Oh, you haven't looked at the shot yet? You haven't looked at the shot yet?
Yeah. I don't know, Robert. You're in a tough
I haven't
spot.
gotten it. I've been around vacationed and unvacationed.
Me too.
So
I'm probably around a lot more than our vacation. In fact,
Well-
today at the heart hospital, I had this man that goes to the church that I was raised in, that's friends with my parents, was asking me, talking to me because he hadn't seen my parents since the church closed down and reopened. And my parents haven't been back. Anyway, because of all the stuff. But I said something. I said, he said something, and I said, this government is very corrupt. He said, well, I disagree. And I said, well, I said, wait, when the truth comes out, you're going to be shocked. He said, these people that don't get vacation, they're the ones making everybody sick. And he goes, we've already had ours and we're getting our third one. I said, oh, okay.
good
And
for
I said,
you.
well, you know what? This is called herd immunity. He goes, no, not enough people. Everybody should be vaccinated. It should be mandated.
geez.
I said,
Right.
I don't think so. I pissed him off is what I did. 'Cause I
It's
was sitting
just
there in
the
this class.
opposite of what is
I
true.
was-
Once again, it's
They
so
are
weird.
it just breaks my heart because I thought, I'm raised Methodist, and I was just thinking, but I don't really go there. I mean, I was raised there, but I don't, my church is spiritual, and I mean, I don't have to go to a building in order to be
Right.
with God. So, but anyway, it just broke my heart. I thought, he is so MK Ultra. They don't have a clue. They're gonna be in such shock when all this comes out, guys.
Yeah,
And we're
they
gonna have
will
to be
be.
there to pick these people
Yeah.
up.
Right.
Has
Yeah.
anybody else experienced being around people that have had that? And like, I went to lunch with my friends a few weeks ago. Both of them had the thing. And when I was driving home away from that, I developed the biggest headache.
I've had headaches.
Awful. Anybody else experiencing any
I
effects
have.
being around people?
I do every
Yeah.
now and then.
Yeah.
I really no, I haven't noticed anything.
Well, I gotta
did
go, you
read
guys. I
about,
wish I could stay
ringing.
longer. I'm gonna have to go now.
All right, Jason, thanks.
Oh
Oh,
boy,
Jason.
I didn't really want to leave, but yeah, I'm gonna leave now. You guys have a good day, Diamond. Have a good day, Lee.
Good to see
Thank you.
you.
You
Hey, Jeff.
too.
Bye, Jason.
be
Love
good.
Hi,
you.
Jason.
Have a
Don't-
great day,
don't
Shepherd
comply.
Forest.
Thank you.
Don't comply.
No, I won't. I won't.
I gotta
You guys
read.
have a great night. God bless you guys.
All right, love you, man. C. Ristel. She says, if you take it to keep your job and you die, you still don't have a job because you're dead.
Exactly.
And your family does not get your life insurance.
Right.
Correct.
Who's the dummies here?
You get to vote too?
Yeah, you probably get to vote too, Robert. Yeah.
You know what? I saw a documentary about drugs. And I know I'm not supposed to say so.
See,
You know,
whatever
there's an antidepressant, or I think it's an antidepressant, but it makes you have a lack of emotions. You have zero emotions. So if you're like an over emotional person and you can't control yourself, I guess they would give this to you. But I'm
And you're a
thinking, wow,
zombie.
starts with an Lex.
I take
Lexapro.
Zoloft.
Lexapro.
I take
So-
Zoloft.
Am I not supposed to say that?
No.
whatever you
Well,
want.
that's
Sorry.
the one. So,
Oops. I used to work in the medical field, so I'm like, oh, I remember that stuff came
So
out
I'm
on the
wondering if
market.
that's what a lot of these people, that have like no conscience. None.
Could be.
It just seems like, wow, wonder if that's one of their drugs of choice.
Maybe.
Or if they're in
Wow.
the system, it's been given to them their whole life. So, they're just raised to be satanic and selfish.
going on, Chabal?
Oh, hi,
What's up,
Paul.
All right. What's actually happening is I actually watched somebody who wished death upon Mr. T in only a personal conversation because she was convinced by the media to kind of look up and be like, hey, I think, your anti-government stuff is actually coming true. What? Are you kidding me? I've been telling you for months that there's a war going on.
Uh,
And this lady, I can't really compare her to a dumb rock. A bag of rocks, because she's actually kind of bright. And for her to finally see it is kind of a joying moment for myself and our movement.
Yeah. Hey, does anyone? Go ahead, Chabal.
No, please. I just wanted to call and just catch up on what you guys were saying, because I found out that I was 15 minutes behind.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Does anyone else recognize that? I'd say maybe 30 years and younger, they don't really get excited about anything. I know I said this before a few times.
Yes.
They don't,
Yes.
kids don't get excited.
My daughter does not really get
It's
all
weird.
excited. Yeah, it is weird.
It's like, hey, we're going to Cedar Point, or we're going to their favorite place. Oh, all right. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be jumping around doing flips. My parents would have to smack me to calm me down. Hey, calm down, or we're not going. Oh, all right.
I would, or I get angry because I just I don't have everything that I exactly need. But come on, man, what's the hell? I still got to do this. I got to do that. Like, come on, I got to talk to so and so. Can so and so come? Like, what's up?
Yeah, it's weird.
For my
Yeah,
daughter, it's not that she doesn't get excited. It's more that everything's okay with her. It's okay that the stores have to be, closed, or it's okay we can't go inside dining. It's okay. Nothing bothers me. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, I'm with you, Shep.
Yeah, no, it's some of my belief. It's the things that have been mandated to some of these people since birth, and there's some people get up to 20 of the thingies mandated to them from birth, and it's just right. Some of it could be probably to calcify their pineal gland from childhood.
Yeah, Chuck says it's grooming and school
So
food.
how'd everybody?
Could be. Bonnie says they've been desensitized. It's just something's
I think I'm
different.
You're froze?
Yeah, I think I'm froze.
They had
Could be a combination of all of that, Jeff.
Yeah.
Everybody?
they had
I'm
a
gonna ask
list of vacations, like I don't know. I think I showed it to you guys. It's like 5 or 6, like in the 60s or something. Then they had 80s went up to maybe 20, and then now it's like hundreds.
Correct, and really, all what they were worried about was begins with a P. That the president had it, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's really what they were concerned about.
Polio.
Yeah.
Polio.
Pretty much started off with polio.
I
But I
don't think
think they were the ones that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Chabal.
I think they were the ones spreading it anyway. They were just
Right.
trying to stop
That's what I was getting at. Yeah. I don't think there's now. Look, I'm not a doctor. I just got a little bit of common sense, but I think they've been spreading this stuff forever, right? So we're going to stop polio, but we're going to give it to you in the vacation. That's how they spread AIDS. Well, with the hepatitis B vaccine. So I think AIDS was just a prerequisite for what's going on now, in my opinion.
Correct. It just didn't spread like wildfire like they thought.
Yeah.
They just thought we were all out in the streets having orgies,
Yeah.
banging one another.
Didn't come from a monkey and a guy having sex, or didn't come from a guy eating a bat in Wuhan. Come on.
Correct.
It's already been proven this was man-made. And here we are every single day not doing nothing about it.
Correct. So you're saying we can't get AIDS from having sex with monkeys? That's okay. So that now has entered my.
I'm
my
going to be
bucket
good
list.
on that.
Yeah,
don't-
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
go.
No,
It's a go,
no
Jabal.
protection.
It's a go.
no, I really do believe though they have been trying to break our mucous membrane for forever, and that's really what the key is. And no, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
It's a sick world.
Yep. Dr. Falsey had his hand in the HIV. Dr. Mikowicz, I think I'm saying that wrong. She's come out, talked about it. They threw her in jail for 8 years, I believe.
Yeah.
These people need to be stopped. We're not going
know,
back
I
to
think-
normal because we're not going back to the bullshit they've been feeding us our whole lives. I'm not a damn slave. We all got to stand up and fix this stuff.
And the things that they put in our foods, guys, all the restaurants that are fast food and all the preservatives and crap that they put in our sour chips and crackers and all that crap, lunch meats, you name it. That's
Correct.
they're trying to kill us all.
Palm oil, high fructose corn syrup,
Yeah.
yellow dyes, red dyes.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
bleaching our flours, bleaching our sugars, and they're trying to. They've been trying to kill us. It's really
Plastic
hard.
in the rice.
Yeah, but it's okay because the FDA said it's okay. It's okay though, because they said it's okay. Come
Yeah.
on.
That's why we're gonna have to all go back into growing our own foods and making everything organic, 100%. I mean,
But Lee, Monsanto has got the
Yeah.
patent on all the seeds. They got you every which way but up and down. They got you every which way. The ground is contaminated.
Well, I was gonna
The
say
ground's
with all
lack
the
of
stuff
boron.
they're spraying, yeah, the
Every-
what
chemtrails.
about the hydroponic? What if you do the hydroponic systems? Is that still considered, I guess, with the water being contaminated? But
Yeah,
They got you every which way. Every which way you think about it, they've already thought about it. It's like, hey, let's get a plan together to do whatever we want. Oh, no, we can't because everyone's spying on us. Why do you think they got rid of landlines? I mean, they can still spy on them, you know, but not as easy as a cell phone.
You know what's weird, you guys? One day I was sitting here and it's blue skies, big, pine trees all around. And I look up and there's a bird up there, but it's not moving. I'm like, okay, is it coming at me? So I took a picture of it. That's weird. I thought,
They've
Yeah,
shown
they
airplanes
do.
stuck in the air.
what's up with that? Is
They
that
do
how
have
they're
drone
doing their drones?
technology.
Because I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
hear
yeah.
anything.
There's a giant theory about it that birds aren't real anyway. And I mean, I guess until we start shooting down all birds, we're gonna have to, that's the only way we can really find out which
Have you
ones
not
are real,
seen
which
the-
ones are fake.
Have you not
This
seen the
is-
airplane, the videos where that shows the airplane just stuck up in the air, not flying?
Correct. So
just hovers.
I mean, then we're saying that there's a glitch. There's a glitch in the matrix, and
Right.
and we're all simulated. Then if that's the case, then you should take on the 369 theory and start writing things down 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the evening. It all come true in the matrix.
I'm going to start doing that and see if it works.
I'm asking for money. I got
You know
money.
what?
I'm claiming it right off the bat.
I'm asking for Shiba Inu to hit $1.
I'm asking for silver to go up to 4,000.
Okay.
Y'all changed the subject. This morning on the fake media,
Yeah,
all they
yeah.
could do is cover Tom Brady, everything.
Yuck.
I was like, I had to sit there and glue to the
I've
TV.
heard that.
I'm trying to see if he really is a tranny.
I mean, yeah, I that's what I was going to say. I heard he was born a female.
Who knows what all this crap is? We don't I mean,
I know
just-
what I wanted to ask Diamond. Are you here?
What?
There you are. I wanted to ask you, Wendy Williams?
yeah.
Never heard of them, Chip.
She's quitting her
Yeah.
show.
What?
Do you
Really?
know? Do you
Yep.
think that Wendy is a female or a male?
I
I
think
never
it's
heard
a
of him.
male.
I never heard of him.
I think it's a
Yeah.
male.
You don't know
I've
who Wendy
always, yeah, I've watched her and I've thought and wondered if she was, because she's got traits of a
She's a
man
big
traits.
woman.
Yes.
If she has an apple, she has a banana.
You gotta
Listen.
do the package check, Shep. Just like when you're in Thailand, you gotta do the package
She
check.
always wears dresses most of the time, doesn't she? She's
Uh-huh.
not like Michelle Obama.
Just be like Crocodile Dundee and just go up there and just grab it.
Yeah, just grab it.
I mean, the media got mad for Mr. Trump saying that. So the Crocodile Dundee can do it in a movie. You're not a
Yeah.
Sheila.
Done did his deed. You know, going back to the land.
What about
Jeff,
Lola?
I've
What
thought
about
about,
Lola?
I
The
I've
land.
thought about the dirt, like the dirt, to plant things.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
they've sprayed chemicals. They've hit us with chemtrails. The water is not like it was. So what if you grow stuff? What are you actually getting? You're
The
getting,
water is dead.
yeah,
They don't want you to capture live water. That's because those
Yeah,
water
Diamond?
molecules are alive. They
Right.
don't realize that. If you've ever been attracted to water, start talking to it. It's one of the strangest theories that I think I've ever kicked in before I started finding out that other people believe this.
Yeah.
But water is alive.
water has
Water
very
is-
high energy, very high
Yes.
energy in water.
Yes.
And they try to kill it. And so when you get into it, you can't absorb the life that water has lived.
Yeah.
Diamond, I found your photo.
They've
What's that? Oh, yeah.
That's red,
What
isn't
is it?
Think
What
of,
is it?
There's a
Oh,
red and
yeah,
a
there it is. Yeah.
they've
Yeah.
done
That lower one actually is pink, but the other one, the top one looks more orange, doesn't it?
yeah.
they've done studies on like snowflakes or droplets of water
Yeah.
and how you speak to it kindly, sadly, angrily, and it shows under a microscope the distortions and the vibrations of the patterns and how it reacts.
Very
Correct.
interesting.
That's so cool.
You
Well,
remember the,
being a kid, I used to eat the snow outside.
Oh, I was gonna say I ate dirt.
Yeah.
I grew up on rocks and lizards, snakes.
I made mud pies and ate them when I was a kid.
Would you say, Robert? Rocks?
Out in Arizona, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And never snow, rarely, once every 10 years, I think.
What was you saying, Jeff?
you remember that storm they had in Texas? All that snow they got?
Yep.
Well, same
Yeah.
time, we got some snow up here in Michigan. And I seen a YouTube video where someone went out, made a snowball, which I made a lot of snowballs in my life, but this snow was weird. So I pack it up and I bring it inside because it's cold out and it's not really dripping. And my buddy takes a lighter to it and lights it and it don't start melting. So
Oh
we
wow, that's
stood around there for a little bit, showing a few people, and then I walked all the way to the middle of the plant and I did the same thing. Now this has been going on for about a half hour now and it didn't melt or nothing. So
That's really
something's going
gross.
on.
Jeff, did you see that video of that one guy that had that flame thing that melt the snow?
I think that's the same type of thing, Robert.
Oh, it was
It
his
won't melt.
driveway. It was on his driveway or something, and he just.
Yep.
Maybe
So,
this
okay, so
maybe
go ahead.
maybe the snow was you know how Detroit has that bad shitty water? Maybe the snow, the snow was made from that and that's why it's not melting.
Yeah, I don't
know.
it was weird. You could just tell it was different. Go ahead.
Well,
Ball.
you have to imagine what the chemtrails are actually contained. It's like an aluminum oxide or
Aluminum.
dioxide, one of those things. So it's a metal. It's a small tiny metal. So imagine all those videos we saw where people were putting those snowballs in the microwave and why they were reacting to the microwave.
Aluminum.
Because there was metal inside of it.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yep.
a crazy
Basically,
theory about that recently that, and I'm wondering if you guys have heard this, that recently those trails are good things in them.
Right.
It can't
HCQ
be.
in it from.
I don't know.
Now, when I was a kid, I was told by I don't remember who, that those trails were for the tower to register the height of the plane. Now I don't know how true that was, but
Wow.
that just goes to show the propaganda that people have been taught in their life on why those trails were needed.
I always thought it was ice particles.
Yes, that's what I was told. My mother told me they are so high up that the the exhaust turns into, ice particles or whatever.
Something
That
like
is a
that. Yeah.
that is a contrail, not a chemtrail. A contrail will do that.
Oh,
and
okay.
Oh,
it dissipates after so many couple thousand feet behind the plane.
Where-
Chemtrails will never dissipate.
they just
Where's
get
Mike
bigger
at, Jeff?
and bigger and big.
Well, yeah, they hang up there for a long time.
A chemtrail on a time lapse camera is so scary looking because you can watch it form into one giant cloud. I mean that's what how I saw it.
Right?
It's scary. Well, no, on these I don't remember who it was. It could have been Hats or Ghost Urza. How they have like the weird conspiracy stuff, and it was just like over a city and just plane after plane after plane of a time lapse photo just kept on dropping trail after trail after trail, and then finally like before sunset you just seen it was like one massive cloud like completely drowning out the sun.
Mm.
I don't know if anybody else has seen that, but it's just scary.
Mm.
What happened to
Who
Mike
knows?
today, Jeff?
Say
What's
this
up,
again.
Robert? What's up, Robert?
I'm saying Mike's not here today.
Oh,
He's out mining.
I'm sure he's busy.
He's mining.
He's
Crypto mining
mining, yes.
with his pumpkin spice latte.
Hey,
Listen, crypto's the future.
Yeah,
Crypto's the
exactly.
future.
Wasn't he going on his 100-mile thing?
yeah,
100-mile garage
So-
Oh
sale?
yeah.
I don't listen to him much.
Hi.
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey.
No.
I like my mic, y'all.
did you guys see?
Last night I heard the beginning.
Talk about what Jeff said to him
Last
last
night
night.
there were a lot of people coming on, and he was saying, "Trump train,
I love it.
train." So funny.
Jeff, what were you gonna say?
You guys know TJ Preps? You guys
Yes.
follow her?
Mm.
You guys
Saw
see?
her accident.
Yeah, did you see that?
I haven't.
No, what happened?
She got
Uh,
rear-ended
No, have you?
by a semi.
Oh, is there a video of it now?
Is she okay?
She made a video, but I seen her on the side of the road when I was going by up to Michigan.
Oh my gosh. Is she all right?
We were in a traffic jam, and
And he bumped her.
yeah, he bumped her. He let her in, and then he must have been on his phone. He bumped her.
Oh,
So I say, I don't know when it happened, but they called an ambulance, and she talks about it. She's got about an 18-minute video. She talks about it. I was
Yeah.
probably maybe 20 vehicles behind
oh,
when the ambulance
saw.
came by me. So when the ambulance got up there, I was coming up on the accident, and I seen this guy on the phone. It was a black guy, but it was a foreigner.
Asian.
Yeah, I don't know what he. Yeah, he was a foreigner, and he was.
Yeah.
You could tell he was irate, and she even says this on her video.
Oh,
But I
wow.
seen it, the whole thing unfold and whatever, and so I told her. I told her the vehicle she was in and what the guy was wearing and about how much he weighed, and she's like, "Yep." I said, "I told you, I seen you."
Wow.
Yeah, what's the chances of that for me to be in that exact same spot and
Yeah.
know somebody?
Very interesting.
That was a little
Will you
weird.
read that?
Would that be called your matrix crossed into each other's?
It's
Or something
I don't
like
know.
that?
Shit. I don't know. It's weird. That stuff happens to me all the time.
Wow.
It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like everywhere I go, even in other countries, I run into people I know. It's unreal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
you read that?
here.
Yeah. can
It's
you read
happened
that?
to me a
Yeah.
couple times, but not
What does
often.
it say? I can't tell.
Zombie
what it
alert.
says.
That's what it says. It says zombie alert. Be careful.
Oh,
So if you're worried about zombies, I would pay attention. But if not, Robert's letting you know there's zombies coming.
Q.
About that time, Jeff.
It's getting there. Yeah. Yep. Well, I know we got off the
Okay.
subject of Sobriety Friday, but that's all right.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
But who knows? You could be a spirit carrier, and you were just carrying a spirit to be handed off to the next person.
Yeah, I have no idea
Spirit
what's going on.
traveler.
How you like that one, Diamond?
If I go on tonight,
This-
it'll be right after Liberty if I do go on. Because tomorrow is
You see it?
the fishing and hunting show.
Yes, Robert.
Yeah.
Before we go, Jeff.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Sobriety Friday, do you ever find yourself mourning your preferences of drinking? You mourn it still?
Yeah, you mean
Oh,
miss it?
woe is me, I can't. Woe is me, I can't do that.
Sometimes I do, Shep. Like today, it's a perfect day out.
Almost done.
And some of those days, they're it gets easier, but they're still there. I still gotta keep my mind in check that I could go. I've been good for 10 years. I could go have a 6-pack. What's
You're
that
right,
gonna hurt?
exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I do get like that.
It's
I
like
hate it.
it's
Okay,
like
well-
craving a big. It's like craving a big shot of meth. I mean, yeah, I know, I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it could be with anything. Could be with food. Could be chocolate. Could be sex. Could be
Yeah.
work. Could be anything.
Mhm.
Small, you got us in the bathroom.
Not me.
Good ball.
Golly.
Somebody's there, Jeff. Somebody's new.
There's that dude
Oh,
looking in
my
with his
God.
nose up through the
What's up?
window right next to the
Hi.
bumper.
Diamond Low
Hello,
Junior.
E1.
Well, Jeff,
Hello.
Matt, there's not a
Um,
rainbow
this-
here.
Aw.
experience of
have a
being an
rainbow?
alcoholic.
No, there's not a rainbow
Yeah.
here. So frustrating.
Like you said earlier, Shep. I when I was younger, I still do it today. I act tough and all that, and it kind of works for the most part. People leave me alone, and
Mhm.
but like when you're in school and you want to be. All right, let me back up. So you're just starting school out. You really don't know what's going on, and people take advantage of you, and they keep taking advantage of you until you say something to them. People are going to bully you, and it still happens today at work
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
wherever you go. It still happens until you stand up and say, "No, I'm not going to eat no more shit." They're going to keep feeding you shit until you're done eating the shit. That's how the world happens.
Yeah.
So I'm done
Correct.
eating shit.
Correct.
I learned that when I was about 18 years old, and I finally stood up to somebody. I said, "No, you're wrong. Who are you to put your fear or push your fear on me or whatever.
Mhm.
And I said no. So that's when it all started changing. Now I don't really care who you are. If you're a cop, a lawyer, a judge, it don't matter. I'm going to tell you if you're doing wrong.
Mhm.
That's the way it should be.
Right.
Because all these people think they have the power over you, which they don't.
Right.
So those little tiny steps a long time ago got me where I was today. But I still act tough and all that, and I'm afraid of a lot of things. But I'm still gonna do them, even though I'm afraid of them. I'm still gonna do them.
Mhm.
Just because I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid to go to jail. I'm afraid to go to prison. But now push me in the wrong direction, and we're gonna see what happens.
Mhm.
That's
But-
right. He's afraid to go to jail. He's afraid to go to prison, but he's not afraid to become somebody's bitch. I'm kidding. Go ahead, Jeff. I'm sorry.
The shit sandwich. I tell you what, shit sandwich is nothing to be proud of eating. So make them eat it.
Right.
So Jeff, what do we do? How do we all stand up? I mean, we are doing it one person at a time, but how do we come up with a catchphrase and get the War Machine to draw us up something that could go viral? I mean, we got a think tank now.
I think it's too far gone right now. I think all we can do right now is do not consent. I'm not going to consent to anything, and I hope everyone else listening
not
and all
either.
that does not consent to anything. That's how we start.
And prepare because the food shortages are coming next year. Prepare.
Our new vice president.
So what do you think, Jabal?
Okay, so what I kind of think is now that people are kind of waking up, maybe some kind of little catchphrase we use. Are you awake now? Do you see what's happening? Tyranny. I don't know. Tyranny. Something slick and a nice little picture. I don't know.
Hell no, we won't go.
No, I think somebody took that. I don't want to pay for it.
We'll not go to fat camp.
Hell no, we won't take
I
it
could
anymore.
think.
That's from the network movie.
I don't know. Let's just think about it. We have an artist, and oh gosh, we can make an NFT, a non-fungible token that to start waking up some people. Because even the crypto people, they have no idea what's going on. They're like, and for some reason we have to put face coverings on, and we're not even the CCP, and they don't get it.
Oh my God, Ron. Oh, we're doomed.
Yeah, I think right now just don't consent, and
Take your mask off.
yeah.
And
Jabal, don't take your pants off.
my
Go for a
pants
walk.
are already off because I was in the bathroom and I was like, and then all of a sudden I saw a little kid in the screen and I was like, I have to stop full stream right now and get out. And I did.
Good job, Jabal. I saw you.
Jeff,
Like, that's
Jeff.
not time and low.
Now, if it was all adults in the room, I would have kept the mute off and you all would have heard the whole stream, the whole flow. Chabot would have let you know how healthy he was.
Like I was saying, we're doomed. Oh, you're so funny, Jabal.
You guys might get. I'm not funny. I'm just an idiot. I live life on life's terms.
You remind me of my son, my idiot son then. So there you go.
Don't consent, don't comply.
You was
Right.
cracking me up last night.
Help your neighbors.
Help someone.
Your neighbors, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stock up and just a little bit extra supplies for your neighbors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we just don't comply, you know.
Especially if you live near an elderly couple. That's all. Sorry,
Correct.
Jeff. I didn't mean
No,
to interrupt you.
you're good.
And get out on your street at least once a month with a trash can and just drag it behind you and just pick up the street on you because once it catches on.
That's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
I try to do it on my block every once in a while, but now there's no trash on there, so it's kind of pointless going out there. Maybe I should move to another block.
Trouble. I do that when I go fishing because there's some lazy people. There's trash cans 15, 20 yards away. Not even that. Sometimes 10 foot away. You think they're gonna go over there and drop their trash in there?
Hell
Their
no.
empty beer cans and no, heck no.
Correct. Yeah, and that's just another way of a way of Job that I live life is I do things not for this. I do it for the respect of God, but I have to do it for the respect of humanity also.
Monty,
Yeah, we're
Thank
talking
you,
about
everybody.
prepping.
Absolutely.
And I heard
Yes,
this
sir.
morning, and it may have been on Sages, I'm not sure, but talking about all the extra MREs have been, and they've been shipping tons and tons of MREs. And I mean, overkill than what they would normal. So I guess people are ordering, I don't know if it's for the military or what, but the MREs are a big deal right now, from what I'm understanding. I'm not sure exactly what all I heard, if that was out of Sage or someone else,
Whoops.
but I'm thinking that's a big deal, MREs for,
We're gonna find out
military.
soon.
Yeah. I wonder how long those MREs last, 'cause my dad probably still
5
has them
years, I
from,
think.
oh, well, then
Hey,
his are out of history.
Can I
Yeah, I'm
address
kind
chat?
of.
I'd be
Go ahead.
afraid.
Can I address chat real quick?
Yeah.
Camo Carl and Tactical Tonto, I'm sorry for snapping out on you last night. I'm just wanting to say that to you. You guys are my brothers. All right.
Snapping turtle.
Hey, Monty, you want to
Yeah.
lead us out on? You want to end us with a
Dang
prayer?
it, I didn't get to leave in time. I knew that's why you said Monty. Yeah.
It's up to you. If not, I'll do it. No big deal. But I'm gonna
Um,
keep pushing you until you're comfortable doing it.
all right. Yeah. I just pretend it's just me and the
Just like-
pastor, right?
Just like you're talking to me or talking to anybody or whatever's on your mind, or everyone does it different, man.
Let me
There's
ask you
no right or
this.
wrong way.
Let me ask you this before I do this. Whenever they say, "Oh, Heavenly Father, who art in heaven," now, what's up with that?
I'm not
When
sure.
they say
Monty.
when they say "aren't in heaven," now that's confusing.
R
right.
might be R. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Remote be the
All
one.
right.
That-
Our Father, our Father, our Savior, please lay your hands of protection over this nation and everybody that just needs it right now. Please heal the sick. Please heal the children. Please just wrap your arms completely around the whole world, Lord. We really need it right now. Things are going crazy. We need more of your guiding light. We need you to flip the switch with Australia for this country, for everybody. Please let everybody shine your guiding light and the love towards other people to drive away the heat and the evil, the hate and the evil, because no one wants to feel that. I mean, Lord, you guide us all in different directions and different ways. No one knows truly your whole plan, and there's some way of shape or form that we do kind of see a little bit of it here and there. I mean, just watch out all over us and put the hedge of protection over us. Keep the sickness away, heal people. And thank you for another clean day. In God's name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. That was really good.
That was good, Monty.
Very good.
That was good.
Hey,
Nice.
any update on that volcano at all over in La Palma? Anybody know?
There's one erupted in Hawaii.
Yeah,
Oh.
one erupted in Hawaii last night. It was
Yep.
awesome.
Kilauea
They got-
is also erupting again. There's 5
Yeah.
new fissures
Coming out of the
that
bottom
have
yet?
opened up.
Yeah, that's how you say that name. I tried to pronounce it last night. I knew I was going to pronounce the pronunciation of it last night, so I just
Oh.
didn't try.
Kilauea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking the weekend off, Jeff?
No, I gotta work. That's my 7
Oh.
days on, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I meant tomorrow. You'll be on it for?
Yeah. But when I'm working, Robert, I got a schedule, but when I'm off, it's hard to keep a schedule when I'm up north in the middle of the woods and, you know,
And then he just leaves it to me and Craig.
yeah.
Right,
Whoever wants to do
That's
it,
where you should come in, Robert. You
don't matter.
host.
I'm not gonna do it. I mean, if I do it, I do it, but I'm not gonna change my whole life just to come on here at 4 o'clock. I got other things to
Right.
do. I mean, I miss y'all and all that, but you know, I'm not gonna do it.
Hopefully it'll
There's
be
other
over
people that can
soon.
step up and do it if they want. And that gives you a great opportunity to start your own channel. You can fill
Yeah.
in with me
Hopefully
anytime.
it's almost over.
I don't think so, Robert. We haven't had enough pain yet. It's not been painful,
Yeah,
my opinion.
it's only like the 7th inning.
It is true though, Robert. It could, the potato head could be gone, but other than that, it's going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Him gone isn't going to stop the supply chains from being stopped.
Yeah. We
Well,
don't think the reason that the supply chains is just because they're trying to make everything 100% American, made in America. Is that what
Could be
we're
it
trying
too,
to,
Lee.
the movement?
that
That's
could
what
be.
I'm thinking.
That could be.
Yeah. Wow.
3D,
I'm gonna
3D
start
printing
singing
is on
them.
the rise.
Maybe. No, also look at it this way. Maybe, just maybe, it's God's way of saying, hey, you don't need those, like Craig was saying, you don't need those little trinkets. You don't. You
Right.
just need the basics.
Right.
Time to get
So-
back to basics. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a farm, 40 acres and a mule or whatever. Just, worry about you and your neighbors and your immediate area. That'd be nice.
Mhm.
Not be a slave.
Makes me glad I know how to can and do things like that. I was raised on my grandparents' gardens and all that. It was just I'm blessed to have had that knowledge to be able to do all that. That's just
Right?
That's right.
Go ahead. They need to start building huts in the sky and leave the ground for farming, and hire robots as maids, and have flying cars. That's what we need next.
Meet
Should
George
already been there,
Jetson,
Jamal.
That's what I'm thinking, George Jetson.
his boy Elroy.
I love George Jetson.
All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna be late.
Okay, love you guys.
Love you guys.
Later,